Save the Mermaids! Woo!
Aloha, I'm Rachel.
I'm Gabby.
And this is our guest of honor today, Jackie. She's with Paradise Now, and we're so excited to have you here for our third Save the Mermaid podcast.
Yeah, and we're here just to highlight our local vendors and kind of share their story.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're super excited. So, yeah, just like Gabby said, the purpose of this podcast is to just get to know you better and keep your story alive and to talk story and
Try to stay on topic.
It's hard. So to start, I guess we just want to learn more about you and all that is, or that's a big ask, but more about you and Paradise Now.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Like how you started.
Okay, so I started Paradise Now, so I'll scroll back to like my first business was seashell jewelry because I was like a broke out of college student coming out of the recession.
Yeah.
And I just made a lot of jewelry and would just give it away. And then one day my friend was like, you should sell it. And so she sold it for me.
Oh, your jewelry?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, long story short, that was like the beginning of my entrepreneur, move into business. And then Paradise Now kind of came about when my husband and I moved to Seattle and lived on a sailboat for a little bit.
What?
And that didn't work out. Our sailboat was broken and it wouldn't sail. So we moved back to Hawaii and I started up another business, which is Paradise Now, which was originally like me silk screening t-shirts. And then COVID happened and I happened to open a store in March of 2020, right when COVID started, was when my lease started.
That's right when Laura started.
Oh, really?
In the middle of the pandemic too.
Yeah.
How was that navigating?
It was pretty terrifying at first because everybody's like, you should get out of your lease. You shouldn't do this. It's going to go on forever and it's going to be terrible. And I was like, yeah, I think I have always been like this, I think I've always been kind of terrified about everything going terrible, but at the same time having this other really optimistic, somehow things are going to work out point of view. But it kind of was in hindsight great because we had just our Maui community. And I kind of was able to slowly navigate into having a store.
Yeah.
And finding products that I thought were things people in the community would like versus tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was a huge change in perspective for me because I went from doing craft fairs and markets where you're trying to meet both needs, but kind of shifting to be hey, what does the community want? What do people in the neighborhood want? And then at that time, too, I couldn't find anybody to wholesale me aloha wear. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just make aloha dresses because people are coming in wanting to buy aloha wear and I don't have any. So that's kind of how it happened was
That's so
just
cool.
by happenstance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that's
that a
so
word?
interesting. Yes, sure. Today it is. Oh, it just flowed. So, because now I feel a lot of people think when they think of Paradise Now, they think of your clothing. But what do you think of when you think of Paradise Now?
I think a lot of it for me is just now because I also I do a lot of art and art's another side of my life and I'm trying to fuse the two worlds together because they've been separate for so long and connected but very separate. So now I'm trying to have all my prints inspired by art pieces and vice versa.
Oh. I like that.
Yeah, to try to connect my brain together.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
But I would say Paradise Now is just kind of whatever I make on a whim.
Yeah.
I like that.
I wish I was a person that planned and like had like these like, okay, next fall we're gonna do this. It's more like I'll be up at midnight and I'll be like, that's a really good idea. And then I'll draw it and then I won't sleep enough and be tired all of the next day from like just having an inspiration.
That's really interesting to hear about like that process, that artistic process. So what do you feel like inspired by in particular?
I'm like inspired by like just random things, like, you know, like, yeah, I'll like be in the shower and I'll be thinking about like, oh, that was a really cool cloud I saw earlier today. Or it's like real.
Yeah, I get it.
Just real, like, just like, or I'll be out in the canoe and I'll see the way the light hits the water in a certain way. And I'll think, oh, that kind of looks like this. And it's more just like about connecting these different, like I love to like make prints and patterns with like a little twist. So like, yeah. So that's why like I came up with like an Eva bird design that looks like tiger stripes because I was just happened to look at tiger stripes one day and I was like, those kind of look like birds and just very
That's neat.
Yeah.
That's probably why you said, because you said you are optimistic and yeah, you might get scared and stuff, but it's like, because you're seeing the beauty in the smallest things and you're seeing creations out of a cloud and like and you're making it happen. It's just, it makes sense to me that you're optimistic.
Yeah, I think that that's like the role of like artists in the world, right? Is that like no matter what is being torn down and broken down in society or in the environment or whatever deterioration's happening, you see how something can be repaired or something can be like innovated off of that type of stuff, right? Like your brain processes like a little bit more like, oh, but we could just paint that and make that crack look like it's part of the design.
That's actually an Eva bird. That's cool. Wow. Yeah. And we were just talking about how refreshing it is that you are so successful, but it's just you being yourself and your creativity and optimism just kind of lends you to stand out. And especially with Classic Waves, you have definitely been our golden star.
Aww, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You've kind of dominated.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, I think it's like, I think that I feel really lucky that, I mean, I've been on this journey of like making stuff since I've been 22. I've been working for myself. So like that was, I mean, I don't need to age myself, but like 16 years, right? So it's like, I think that when you have this like really slow growth of like, it's also like a slow growth of like self-discovery. So you like aren't just like, I mean, I'm doing this business cohort right now with some other female entrepreneurs. And like, I was telling somebody one day that I was like, I'm like so grateful I have never gone viral. Like I have never trend. Like I just am like this like little tortoise that just keeps like slowly moving by because it kind of is like, can be really terrible to like blow up really quickly. Like you're not made, like nobody's made for like dealing with like those levels of success so off the bat. Like it's really difficult. So I'm grateful that, I mean, I kind of slowly am like coming into like myself and my business and what I put out in the world, you know?
And I think you can tell that it's all this hard work that's led up to all of that happening.
That's a cool perspective. I feel like that's good to share for aspiring entrepreneurs too, that you took such time to build the connections and yourself.
Yeah, I have I was able to grow a lot of roots. I'm not just like, you know,
So you started in Maui and you just recently moved to Oahu.
I did.
Would you like to share about your Oahu endeavors with Paradise Now?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of like, it's been really great. I mean, Maui will always be home for me. And we still have our Maui store. Like, I'm still, like, I'll be there tomorrow. Like, just still invest a lot of time in that shop. But I kind of felt like just this like calling to like switch it up in life. And like, we all kind of went through COVID, and then on Maui, like the island went through huge trauma with the fires, and like just kind of like constantly trying to pick yourself up from your bootstraps can become very exhausting. And I think it's like burnout is real, and you don't really realize it's there until it's like there, and you're like, I don't feel normal. And I think I need to like really alter something. So so like Oahu was just kind of like a shift in like something new, but yet still like close enough to home so that we can still do things. But we are opening a store here in Manoa it's just a tiny little community-centric store where we're going to have other small businesses from Manoa in the store as well, and some of our other favorite Maui brands. But yeah.
That's awesome. And that's another reason we love having you at Classic Waves, is because we're all about building our community and our neighborhood and supporting those small businesses that just need a place to shine. And we love that you're on that wavelength too.
I think that is like when it's like, because there's so much talk about the economy and like so much that we're like, so like, I don't know, like if you watch the news enough, you'll be like, it's all gonna fall apart. It's not gonna last. But then like when you like have like a small local store and you really invest into like these other small local brands and you get to know these people, you like really do. I think that's what's so special about having like community-centric stores, because you're just like, there are people in your neighborhood, and then you tell people like, hey, come and support the people in your neighborhood, because like the really big brands don't really need you.
Right, that's true. And then it makes consumerism more personable.
Yeah.
I think especially because tourism can come and go, but that's not like the roots that'll support you when things are difficult.
Yeah. And I am grateful that we do like, we're living in a time right now where I think that is like much more appreciated than when I was growing up. Like even like aloha wear was like, there's a lot of different there's a lot of brands now making aloha wear, but like when I was growing up, like everybody had maybe one like dress to go to like your freshman luau. It wasn't like a huge thing, so it's like, it's really awesome to see like people like repping local brands, because that's just so cool. And it's not something that's been around forever. Like that's something in like the past 10 years it's become really popular.
I love that.
Yeah.
Is there I had a question. I'm curious. So with us, it's specifically your shirt dresses fly off the racks. What inspired the shirt dress? Like, was it just that aloha wear demand?
Well, we started off with like aloha tees, and then we were just like, our Wailuku store is like in a business district. So it's like, just like you guys here in Chinatown, like it's kind of like you have a lot of like people coming in on their lunch break. And so we were kind of looking for something that was like business friendly, but also like kind of could be worn out after work. That wasn't,
And comfortable. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like cracked the code for that one.
Yeah,
because now you really like popularized that design. I feel like you see that a lot more now.
Yeah, it's a popular design. It's very popular with other brands too now. And I don't know, it's like, people always ask like, what was this inspired by? And I'm like, I actually don't know. I'm usually like someone who like comes up with ideas at like midnight, and I'm like, oh, let's do this. And then it's always like, that's when all my creative ideas flow, or like right before I really need to go to bed.
I'm like that.
And then I'm stuck. I'm like, oh, I need to draw that before I forget.
Aww.
Yeah.
I think that's a trend, because we had Suzanne last month, and she said the same thing. We'd be like, oh, what inspired you? And she's like, oh, I just wake up at night and or before you go to bed. So you must just have this gene.
Yeah.
I think it's also probably like the procrastinator's brain because like I was like a huge procrastinator in college. Like I did not plan anything. I was the person that was like, come home from the bar and write a paper from like 12 until 4 in the morning and then go to class. So like my brain still functions as like a procrastinator, like where I won't do any work until I'm like, that's what I need to do. And then I'll like get through it really quickly.
But it's like magic, I think, the way you're able to do that and like hit these like really beautiful like gold ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's so sporadic and random. And it doesn't ever come with like a season or like a lookbook or like a plan. It's always like, okay, here's what's new. It just came in. I forgot I even did this, but like here it is.
It's so authentic. You're very authentic, Jackie.
Thanks.
What's your do you have anything up and coming you want to share or tell us about, or you're just
Well, we have some like women's like bamboo pants
So cute.
that I thought was perfect for the Mermaid series because they're seashells. And I think seashells will always be like my like ultimate love affair at the beach.
I think so. I mean, yeah, you got to go with what you love.
Yeah, yeah.
And that print, I have that in the oversized shirt. I get stopped like 3 times a day when I wear it.
Yeah, because I mean, what person have you ever liked in life that is like, I don't like seashells?
That's such a good point.
Like, if you ever met someone that was like, oh, I'm not really one for shells, you'd be like,
Something's wrong. Yeah.
okay, it was nice meeting you. Because seashells are like life, you know? Like, what do you?
You're so right. It is literally life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't take them all. Like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe one special one.
Right.
Throw the rest back in for the sea creatures.
use the rest for inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much. Gabby, do you have any other questions for Jackie?
No, I mean, I think it's just lovely that we were able to talk to you and hear about your journey. I see you now that you're like in a lot of different stores on Oahu. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you don't want to be in too many stores, but then I also because I'm also a store owner, like, I also believe that I'm like, well, if you want local small businesses to survive, like, they need products also to like sell that are local, you know, that I think it's like some stores sell just cards, some sell just art, and some just pareo, and some like you guys sell like everything. So
We want just like a little bit of everything that you can give us.
yeah. So it's fun. Yeah, I'm grateful.
Well, we're grateful. Thank you so much. We've been so excited. Also, because you walk in, you light up a room.
Yeah.
And it transcends through your products. So thank you for being one of our first Save the Mermaids guests.
Yeah, of course. It's nice talking with you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.